Hey, what's going on out there in the YouTube land? Well, as you can see by the color of my shirt, I'm headed to work. Anyway, we got basketball games today. It's not exactly a fun time for me. But anyway, I don't mind basketball, but I don't get to watch the basketball game. And it's getting to the point where just being around a crowd of people just wears me out. Anyway, I know that is some compelling video work right there. So what I want to talk about here real quick is what's going on. There's a couple of things that's got my attention right now. One of them is all of the major banks, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, that's it. Or is it Wells Fargo? Anyway, I don't know, but the major banks are looking at layoffs, big layoffs. You know, we're talking 6,000, 10,000 people per company. The housing market is just horrible. Interest rates are outrageous. You know, everybody's worried about where this economy's going. So that's something we need to keep an eye on, is what's going to happen here. And I got a feeling it's going to be bad. And I don't know, but things are going to get worse before they get better, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I should have put the seatbelt on, then that dinger wouldn't be going on. Okay, so keep an eye on this stuff with the banks, you know, and the mortgages and things like that. Just, it's troubling. The other thing, Smithfield Foods, one of the largest pork producers, owned by China, is slashing, I mean whacking a big chunk of their pork production in the United States, especially the state of Missouri. This is a little concerning to me. It's something I'm going to keep an eye on for sure, as much as I can. And I think this will be a good thing for the smaller producers, you know. And if you're not a small pork producer, I mean, I'm a tiny pork producer, especially this year. But anyway, this might be good news for you, because excuse me. If my editing capabilities were better, I'd have edited that out. But I didn't. They're not, and I didn't. So, sorry. But that's going to drive the price of pork up in the stores. Which, you know, that usually means more business for small to tiny producers like myself. So, you know, that may be good news. It may be good news in generally. Well, I don't know, because food prices are going to go up. The pork prices specifically with this conversation, you know, again, Smithfield Foods is slashing their pork production. This is going to hurt. It hurts the economy in the fact that less people are making money, and it hurts the economy in the fact that prices in the grocery store is going to go up. So, yeah, there's that. And then here's one. Now y'all may have already heard this. I don't know. But the President of the United States sent word to Congress, the House and the Senate. I believe this was yesterday. I think I saw it last night. That if they don't pass sending the money to Ukraine that he wants, he is sending troops to Ukraine. I don't know, but that pisses me off. I mean, that is just wrong in so many ways. And I feel for the people of Ukraine. I really do. They're paying a price for stuff they're not even involved in. There's a whole lot to that Ukraine story. There's stories of money laundering for the Bidens. There's stories of corruption in that government. There's the UN encroaching on Russia. The UN going back on promises they made to Russia. Not that Russia's a good guy in this story, because Putin is definitely not a good guy. But it's a very involved story over there. Bioweapons labs, I've heard rumors of that. You know. And we know that Biden has bullied the Ukrainian government before. He's on video saying it. He did it. I mean, you can go look that up. He got a prosecutor, a Ukrainian prosecutor, fired for investigating some dealings his son was involved in. But anyway, this is what we're dealing with, folks. If he doesn't get to send money, he's going to send people. He's going to, send our sons and daughters and brothers, sisters, over there to fight a war that we really shouldn't be involved in at all. The more I study history and the more I see about how things came to be and why, and the real reasons, not the reasons we were told, the more I'm against war. I mean, I've never been for war. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes there is a good reason for it, but not very many, not very often, and definitely not as often as we get involved in crap. But for the President of the United States to blackmail, and that's what this is, blackmail, bully the Congress into doing something like this is just, when people are against sending money, does he think we're going to be for sending our family over there? No, he knows. That's why he's using it as a bargaining chip. That's why he's using it as blackmail. And if you don't, it's out there. Go check it out. Things are crazy. And there's also this other theory going around that China's just waiting for us to commit to invading or getting more involved with what's going on in Israel and what's going on with Ukraine. To get physically involved, I think. But the story is, if that happens, then they invade Taiwan, which, the way I understand, we promised to protect from China. So, I don't know. It's scary times. Don't take my word for any of this. I don't want you to. I want you to go research it and find out for yourself. So, like I said, just go check things out for yourself. The good thing is, I'm going to leave you with something positive today. It's a sunshiny day out here on the prairie. See if I can get you a view out through my dirty window. Well, it's a nice day out. Other than the wind's blowing out of the north, it's a little cool. But so yeah, see, there's the sun. Got you a little glare. Okay, gonna wind this up. I hope it was comprehensible. I hope you could understand what I had to say. Hope it made sense. So let's look out for each other. Let's help each other when we can. And let's not forget to pray. I honestly believe there's more prayer in the world, then we'd be a better off place.